Good day, dear students, and welcome back to another session of English Standard 10th. I hope you all are doing well by grace of the Lord. Today, we are going to learn a new lesson, Chapter 3.5 Unbeatable Supermom Mary Kom. The lesson Unbeatable Supermom Mary Kom provides a peek into the life of the only Indian woman boxer who is credited with qualifying and winning a bronze in the 51 kg flyweight category at the 2012 Olympics. The lesson includes her interview with a Sportskeeda reporter Taruka Srivastava, in which she shares her moments of happiness, pride, anxiety, concerns, and aspirations. Unbeatable Supermom Mary Kom. Chugnajong Mary Kom was born on 24th November 1982, better known as Mary Kom, is an Olympic Indian boxer hailing from the Kom tribe in Manipur. She is a 5-time world amateur boxing champion and the only woman boxer to have won a medal in each one of the 6 world champions. Nicknamed Magnificent Mary, she is the only Indian woman boxer to have qualified for the summer 2012 Summer Olympics, competing in the flyweight 51 kg category and winning the bronze medal. Mary Kom belongs to Kom tribe of Manipur. The Kom are a community of people mainly founded in Manipur, Tripura, Mizoram and Northeast India. They live mainly on hunting and terrain cultivation. The life of Mary Kom is no less than a fairy tale. Though she was born in a poor family in a village in Manipur, Mary was bold enough to take up boxing and continue to remain the undisputed mistress of the ring. There had to be one successful story if Indians were to survive in sports, and we have that story now. Enough has been said about this great warrior who conquered the world. This warrior is none other than Mary Monkey Kom. The conqueror and the comrade, she is famed as a 5 times world boxing champion and the only boxer to win a medal in every one of the 6 world championships. In the 2012 Olympics, she became the first Indian woman boxer to qualify and win a bronze medal in the 51 kg flyweight category of boxing. Now, flyweight is a class in boxing which includes fighters' weight above 49 kg and up to 51 kg. Kom's medal record at the Women's World Championship levels is nothing short of astonishing. In total, the Indian boxer has come home with a medal at no less than 8 editions of the championships. Her first came when she was young, 18 years old, at the very first Women Championships held in USA back in 2001. Boxing at the 48 kg level, Kom claimed a silver medal. The following year saw the start of Kom's golden run as she was crowned World Championship for the first time. Kom was seemingly untouchable, and by 2010 she had won 5 world titles in a row. Then came her biggest moment of all success on the Olympic stage, with women boxing making a debut at London 2012. Kom once again found herself as a pioneer for the sports in India, but with a chance to box for Olympic glory came a change. Kom had to step up a weight class moving from a customary 46 to 51 kg category. She seemed to take the shift in her stride, as she moved through the semi-finals without much difficulty. But the home favourite, Nicola Adams, proved to be too hot to handle. Combs' run was ended, however. Her exploits had earned her a bronze medal, and another slice of history had been made. Combe was born in Kantai village, Morang Lamkai, in Churachandpur district in rural Manipur in eastern India. She came from a poor family. Her parents, Mangte Tomka Combe and Mangte Akam Combe, were tenant farmers who worked in jhum fields. Combe grew up in humble surroundings, helping her parents with farm-related chores, going to school and learning athletics initially and later boxing simultaneously. Her father was a keen wrestler in his younger age. Mary Combe was born on 24th November 1982 in Kantai village, Morang Lamkai in Churachandpur district of rural Manipur in India. She came from a poor family. Her parents, Mangte Tomka Combe and Mangte Ham Combe, were tenant farmers who worked in jhum fields. She got married to K. Onlor in the year 2005. Now students, let us understand the concept of jhum fields or shifting cultivation. This system involves clearing a piece of land by setting fire or clear felling and using the area for growing crops of agricultural importance such as upland rice, vegetables or fruits. It is also known as slash or burn agriculture. She had an eager interest in athletics since childhood, and the success of Dinku Singh, a fellow Manipuri who returned from the 1998 Bangkok Asian Games with a gold medal, Combe recollects, had inspired many youngsters in Manipur to try boxing, and she too thought of giving it a try. Mary Combe's career started in 2000 after her victory in the Manipur State Women's Boxing Championship and the Regional Championship in West Bengal. In 2001, she started competing at international level. She was only 18 years old when she made her international debut at the first AIBA Women's World Boxing Championship in United States, winning a silver medal in the 48 kg weight category. Her greatness is reinforced by the way she apologized to the whole nation for not being able to win the gold. She is a legend for sure and an idol for all the sportswomen to look up to. Since boxing is considered unsuitable for women, Mary never told her parents that she was picking up boxing. They came to know about her interest through a newspaper when she won the Manipur Game Championship in 2000. Ever since she was young, she was interested in athletics. But the success of Dinku Singh, an Indian boxer from Manipur in 1998 Asian Games, ignited passion in Mary Combe and inspired her to enhance her boxing skills and take up professional boxing. Mary Combe decided to give up studies and enter into the ring with determination and strong will. She joined Sports Authority of India, Kuman Lampak in Manipur and underwent intensive training from coach and mentor Ibomcha Singh to pursue her dream of becoming world-class boxer. Later on, the encouragement and infrastructure support from the Manipur Boxing Association became a turning point for Mary Kom. An interview. In an exclusive interview with Sportskeeda correspondent Taruka Srivastava, Olympic bronze medalist Mary Kom talked about her preparation for the Olympics and her elation at winning a medal. Interviewer: First things first, you are the first Indian female boxer to win an Olympics medal for India. Has the feeling completely sunk in? Mary Kom: I am really happy with my achievement, and yes, it is yet to sink in. I am just so exhilarated. Interviewer: You were the only female representative from India in boxing. Did that put additional pressure on you? Mary Kom: No, not at all. I was pretty confident about myself. I knew. Interviewer: Your coach, Charles Atkinson, was not allowed to accompany you to the Olympics. How did that affect your preparations? Mary Kom: Well, I did miss him there, but thankfully, we had already done our homework and I was well prepared. Now, Sportskeeda is a sports news website which has views, features, commentary, and videos on sports. The name of the website is derived from a colloquial Hindi term that is the sporting equivalent to the word bookworm. Sportskeeda literally translates to sportsworm in English. Mary Kom is the only female Indian boxer to win an Olympic medal. She won a bronze medal in 51 kg category in 2012 after being beaten by eventual champion Nicola Adams. She says that she is so exhilarated, which means very thrilled, that she has yet to sink in, meaning that she could not accept that she won an Olympic medal. Also, Charles Atkinson had been her coach for almost a year for the Olympics. This American coach could not join her at the Olympic village as he did not have an International Boxing Association, that is AIBA 3-star certification. Thus, she was forced to train on her own in Liverpool. Naturally, the then 29 years old Mary was upset over the incident, but then she was well prepared. Interviewer: During your preparations for the Olympics, you sparred with the male boxers of the Indian contingent. Who was your favorite sparring partner? Mary Kom laughs. Well, I trained hard in Pune and the male boxers were kind enough to practice with me whenever I required them. To name a favorite would be unfair. Now, way back, Mary competed in 48 kg before the Amateur International Boxing Association, that is AIBA, scrapped the weight class from the Olympics before shifting to 51 kg category, in which she won a bronze at the 2010 Asian Games. At that time, she did not have much experience in the 51 kg category. It had been 1 year since she had changed her weight category, before which she used to compete in 48 kg, in which she had won all world championships titles. In 51 kg, she was facing taller boxers and they had better reach. There were not many female boxers in India with this kind of height. So, for training in 51 kg category at 2012 Olympics, she trained with boys who were taller and heavier than her. After her qualification was confirmed, since she was training for the Olympics, She didn't mind getting hit. Now, here, sparring partner means a person with whom you practice boxing. Interviewer: You were quoted saying Adams was very clever, a counter puncher, but although she carried power, she wasn't very tactical. I was scoring, but the judges were not pressing the buttons. Do you think dodgy judging was part of the reason for your loss in the semi-finals? Mary Kom: Yes, I think some of the decisions were unfortunate and did not work to my benefit. Interviewer: India managed just 6 medals in the 2012 Olympics, even though we are a nation of 1.3 billion people. Where do you think a change is required to help us win medals that are proportionate with our population? Mary Kom: I think more and more people should take up sports as a full-time career. If we want more gold medals, more corporates should come in and sponsor players so that the players don't have any financial pressure and can just focus on their games. The last 3 rounds were closed, but the 3-1 gap that Nicola Adams opened up in the first round made real difference. And with each passing round after that, Mary Kom kept lagging behind. It was Mary's 5 feet 2 inches frame that became her undoing as Nicola used her big body and greater reach to a good effect, landing punches from a distance and then also staying out of her opponent's reach. India is a nation of 1.3 billion people, which is a fifth of globe's population. Despite of this fact, we managed only 6 medals in 2012 Olympics. On this, Mary says that for more gold medals, more people should take up sports as a full-time career. Because in India, most families will prefer their children to become dentists or accountants rather than Olympians. One of the reasons why India isn't punching its weight in Olympics is money. So sponsor and corporates funding the talented athletes will definitely change the scenario. Interviewer: Do you think interest in boxing in India will ever go beyond the Olympics? Mary Kom: Yes, I am sure that in a few years, boxing will be very popular among everyone in India all the year around. Interviewer: How aware are Indian women of their nutritional requirements? Diet and nutrition must have been a key factor in your conditioning for the Olympics. Do you think nutrition is a neglected area in Indian sports? Mary Kom: The awareness is growing now among the female athletes when it comes to nutritional requirements. Nutrition has definitely been a neglected area in Indian sports. I had to gain 3 kgs since I had to fight in 51 kg event instead of the usual 48 kgs that I fight in. So I had to focus on what to eat. I gained weight by eating the right kind of healthy food rather than bad saturated fats. Athletes train long hours for their sports. In order to optimize that training, proper nutrition needs to be a regular component of their workout plan. Just as a car needs fuel to run properly, so do athletes need a healthy eating plan as it helps them strengthening their immune system, decrease muscle tiredness, helps in muscle healing, improves energy levels, and increase focus and attention span. We definitely get to see the awareness about nutritional requirements among the athletes nowadays. Interviewer: how big a role did OGQ play in shaping the boxing scene in India for the better? Mary Kom: OGQ really played an important part in my success. They helped me out whenever I needed something. They took care of everything, which helped me focus on my boxing and kept me stress free. Interviewer: what's your opinion on the future of Indian boxing? Mary Kom: the future is very bright, and I'm sure many more boxers will get medals for us. Now, Olympic Gold Quest, that is OGQ, is a program of the Foundation for Promotion of Sports and Games, a not-for-profit company founded by sporting legends Geet Sethi and Prakash Padukone. The mission of OGQ is to support the Indian athletes in winning the Olympic gold medals. In the last Olympics, 5 out of 8 winners of India were supported by OGQ. It was OGQ that helped Mary Kom to move to weight categories from 46 kg to 51 kg smoothly. They founded world-class coach Charles Atkinson for Mary, and it really helped her with better strategies against taller and stronger opponents. OGQ arranged 4 training camps in Pune and 1 in Liverpool under Charles in coordination with IABF, which were fully funded by Sports Ministry. Dr. Nikhil Lathe, her head of the OGQ Sports Medicine team, has been with Mary for over 2 years to help her with fitness, recovery, and strength. They had also arranged for travel and accommodation for domestic tournaments. Given today's scenario, Mary feels that the future of Indian boxer is really very bright. Interviewer: do you find it difficult to convince your children not to fight when they watch you go out and do it in style all the time? Mary Kom: well, I have twins, and yes, sometimes it becomes really difficult to keep them under control. Interviewer: will you train your kids to become boxers as well? Mary Kom: I haven't really thought about it. As of now, just let their mother box. Interviewer: you have broken several stereotypes about the woman in India by showing that women can compete with men in any field. But how good are you at the traditional feminine activities like cooking? Mary Kom: well, I am good at cooking and other household work too. Interviewer: would you be interested in coaching Indian women in boxing one day? Mary Kom: let's see. In the future, maybe yes. Interviewer: what do you prefer being called, super mom or super boxer? Mary Kom: I love being a mom, and that's the best thing that has ever happened to me. Mary Kom is a legend now. Her success has not only brought so many laurels to the nation, but continue to motivate us through her hard work and never say die attitude. Currently, the ace boxer is grooming younger talents at her home state, Manipur. She is providing free boxing skills to the little children. The Samaritan approach of Mary makes her a legend in the true sense. Magnificent Mary is a proud mom today of 3 children. Mary played her role as a perfect woman, daughter, sister, mother, and a loving wife. Her family life couldn't stop her from accomplishing medals for the nation. She has fulfilled her responsibility at both her personal and professional life. In spite of being an inspiration to the millions and having attained a status of youth icon, as she stepped her foot in world of boxing, she proudly prefers to be known as Super Mom. Thus we come to the end of the lesson. I hope you all have understood the lesson. Students, kindly do the grammar assignment, do as directed in your grammar notebook, and writing skills in your file. Thank you. God bless. Have a pleasant day.